Today we're going to be talking about SoFi stock and whether or not it has reached its bottom. Let's get into the video. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please comment how many shares of SoFi you are holding, and also consider leaving a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys are interested in trading SoFi stock and you have not made an account with WeBull yet, go ahead and do that with the link in the description, and you'll be able to get 2 free stocks that are worth up to $2,300. With all that out of the way, let's get straight into today's video. So here we are on investorplace.com, and today we're going to be going over an article about SoFi, and then we're going to be giving a little bit of an overview of the financials of SoFi and the growth it can have, and then we're going to go over some technical analysis at the end, so make sure you watch till the end. So here we are. SoFi Technologies isn't as exciting as others, but it's a long-term winner. They also say that SoFi stock isn't much right now, but its leadership and APIs make it look like a winner. So SoFi stock doesn't look good in the short term, they say, but that doesn't mean that it isn't worth buying. It has short-term indicators as well as its financial results scream sell, but its plans and its trends and its leaderships all tell analysts to recommend that you buy it. Right now, critics like Larry Raymer are right. Today, SoFi is just another online bank, just another online brokerage, just a lender with digital services. And right now, they may be right about that, but SoFi has big plans in the future. They actually do have name rights over the Rams Stadium, which I really like because I'm a Rams fan. Obviously, you know, it's a finance channel. You guys don't care what football team I like, but I just really like, just for that, I like to invest in them. And then the longer term future looks very different than just being a lender with digital services. So the main reason is Galileo, the banking application program interfaces API business SoFi bought last year. So APIs like that are a big deal. They let any other company enter the business that the API defines. It's why Zoom Video keeps growing beyond its video business, and why Twilio remains a buy. I don't know what Twilio is, I'm going to be honest. But APIs make their makers into their industry's hub. Everything else is a spoke. The API defines which new features all players can offer. They're the control point. Fintechs like Robinhood and Chime use Galileo's APIs to run their businesses. They get better as the APIs get better. So SoFi understands the value and it's capitalizing on it. It hired Derek White, who had been running the financial services cloud of Alphabet or Google, the parent company of Google, to run Galileo. It also leaves him alone. If we take a closer look at SoFi, you can see that there's another reason that people like TV analyst Jim Cramer believe in SoFi, and it's CEO Anthony Noto and everything that he has done. He was the chief financial officer for the NFL, another reason I really like it. He ran the technology investing for Goldman Sachs, and he was the CFO of Twitter. All very, very successful businesses, although the NFL's running into some problems right now. But he's not there anymore. Angel investors like to say that they bet on the jockey and not the horse. They evaluate the CEO and decide to invest based on their leadership qualities and visions, and obviously has done super well for himself so far. Our Will Ashworth agrees with him about Noto. He likes that Noto's entire executive team and the board of directors is very strong. He recommends buying it anywhere south of $20 a share, and right now it's at about $15 a share. So risks to SoFi, the problem with it is that as of today, 83% of SoFi's business comes from lending. Revenue for the fourth quarter, 4 quarters ending last March, was $750 million, and the market cap is about $12 million. And SoFi doesn't report earnings again until August 12th. A small loss is expected, but they say that losses are expected well into next year, but you have to expect that when it's a growing company such as SoFi. That's why these are all growth plays. The reason that it expects rising earnings is because the company estimates it'll earn about $21 million before income taxes, depreciation, blah blah blah. And then the reason that it expects rising earnings is because of the technology services, and in other words, Galileo. He thinks SoFi stock is worth between $23 and $28 per share, so a very big upside there, upwards of 50 to 70%. Very, very, very solid. The bottom line is that it's true that SoFi right now is just another online lender, but it is, and it's also true that it just came public through a SPAC. Most of the value of SoFi is held by insiders, and public investors are seeing crumbs of it. But yeah, based on its fundamentals, SoFi stock should cost even less than it does, but it does have room to grow in the future. So let's get into a little bit more of their financials. As you can see here, earnings per share, not too high, but we do have price targets down here at between $25 and $30, and the average is $27. So that's a massive, massive, massive upside, almost up to 100% upside within the year, and they have a strong 1.5 between a buy and a strong buy according to Yahoo Finance. Obviously, revenue has been going up the past 3 years, and it was a lot better in 2017. But it's been going back up and building back up for the past 3 years. Everything looks pretty solid here. If you look at the financials, you can see that they actually do not have these updated on Yahoo Finance yet, but we will be getting those sooner rather than later. So yeah, basically let's hop into the technical analysis now. Now you can see here at the technical analysis, this was a very, very, very hyped up stock at one point. It was all the way from $14 and had a massive run all the way up to $25, and it sold back off to about $15 before we met, I think, a bottom here at $15. So as you can see here, over the past about a month or so, we have seen a lot of rising volume, even though we have been selling off. But this volume all of a sudden became green a couple of days ago, after some, more people becoming bullish on it. And if we take a look here at the 5-minute chart, 30-minute chart, you can see here that we are about to start trending back up on the MACD, and we had a bit of a bump from $15 all the way to $17, and we have consolidated over the past day to about $15.70. If we can break this resistance of $16.65, we are most likely going to be in a bullish pattern here very soon. I think we have reached the bottom. This is a pretty strong support line, and volume is about to start picking up, and it's mostly green. Right now we're sitting at about 45 RSI, so we're not overbought, we're not oversold, and we're about to start trying back up on the MACD. So everything is pointing to SoFi having a pretty strong week this week. What do you guys think? Make sure that you guys comment in the comment section below your thoughts on SoFi. Make sure you comment how many shares of SoFi you have, and then also consider leaving a like and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. But that's pretty much going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. My name is Zach, and consider turning on post notifications. I'll see you next time.